Hello everyone, in this video we are going to solve the word problem, but they are the quick ones. We just have to form the equation with the given data, and then our problem can easily be solved within 2 or 3 steps. So let's start solving the problems. The first question we have here is, when a certain number is decreased by 7, the result is 18 and we have to find the number. So we don't know the number, so we are going to assume that the number is x and this number is decreased by 7, which means that 7 is subtracting from this number. So we have x minus 7 and the result is 18. So this is equivalent to 18. Now we have our equation, which is x minus 7 is equals to 18. In order to solve it, we are going to simply take this 7 from left hand side to the right hand side. And as we know that whenever we move a number from one side to the other side, its sign changes. So it becomes 18 plus 7. And the final answer is 25. There's a one way to check that either you have done it correctly or not, is that when you put the resultant into the equation, it satisfies. Which means that if I put the value of x, which is 25, and I subtract it from 7 from it, then it should equal to 18. If you are not sure about your answer, you can perform this step to check that either left-hand side is equivalent to right-hand side or not. Now the next question is, when a number is decreased by 2 and the result multiplied by 3, the result is 24. And we have to find the number. Again, we don't know what the number is, so we are going to suppose that the number is x and this number is decreased by 2, which means that 2 is subtracted from this number and the result is multiplied by 3, which means that this expression is going to multiply with 3. As this is multiplying after the subtraction process. So we have written it like that. And the final result is equivalent to 24. Now we have our equation and we just simply do one thing. That is, here 3 is multiplying with the expression. If we take it to the other side, it's going to divide by 24. So we have x minus 2 is equivalent to 24 and then it's going to divide by 3. Now we have x minus 2 is equals to 8. As 24 divided by 3 is 8. Now we simply take this 2 to the other side and we have x is equals to 8 plus 2. And our final answer is x is equals to 10. So 10 was our number, which we have to find out in the question. Now our next question is, when 5 is subtracted from a certain number and the result multiplied by 7, the result is 63 and we have to find out the number. Here, the number is not decreased, rather it is subtracting from a certain number, which means that if that number is x and 5 is subtracted from a certain number, which means that 5 is subtracted from it, and the result multiplied by 7, again we have the same situation, that Here they have used the term subtracted rather than decrease, but you don't need to confuse with this because the logic is same. And the result is 63. So now we have our equation according to the question, which is when 5 is subtracted from a certain number, we have considered that number as x. So x minus 5 and the result multiplied by 7. The result is 63. Now again, 7 is going to divide by 63 on the other side. So we have x minus 5 is equals to 63 divided by 7. And we know that 63 divided by 7 is equals to 9. Now again we have x is equals to 9 plus 5. As this 5 goes to that side and become positive. So we have the final result, which is x is equals to 14. This is basically our number. Now we have our next question, which is when a certain number is subtracted from 24. Now, in the previous question, we have when 5 is subtracted from a certain number. Now, we have a different situation in which when a certain number is subtracted from 24, which means that 24 minus, and we are going to suppose that this certain number is x, when a certain number is subtracted from 24 and the result divided by 5. Here, the result is dividing by 5 and the end result is 4. And we have to find that unknown number. Now we have our equation when a certain number is subtracted from 24, 24 minus x, and the result divided by 5, then the result is 4. Now what we are going to simply do is, here we have 24 minus x and 5 is dividing here. So if we take this 5 to the other side, it's going to multiply with 4. So we have 24 minus x is equals to 4 into 5 is 20. Now here we have a very interesting thing. That is, we have a negative sign. If we take 24 there, so we are left with minus x is equals to 20, and the 24 is going to be with the negative sign after shifting. So we have minus x is equals to 20 minus 24. Now we have minus x is equals to minus 4. But we know that this minus is going to cancel out with this minus and it becomes x is equals to 4. So our answer is 4. Now we have our last question for this video, which is the sum of 3 consecutive numbers is 63 and we have to find the greatest number. Consecutive means that the number are coming after each other, which means that they are increasing by 1, like 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. These are the consecutive numbers. So the sum of 3 consecutive numbers. So let's assume that x is the number, and here the sum of 3 consecutive numbers is 63. So the first number is, if first number is x, the second number would be x plus 1, and the third number is again with the increment of 1. So it becomes x plus 2. And if there are 4 consecutive numbers, then it goes on like x plus 3. But here there are 3 numbers. So we have 3 numbers and these are equivalent to 63. Now here we have our equation x plus 1 plus x plus 2. Now we have 3x here. So first of all, we are going to open the brackets and expand our equation, which is x plus 1 plus x plus 2 is equals to 63. Here we have 3x, and according to the addition rule of variable, it becomes 3x plus 3 and is equivalent to 63. Now 3 is positive here. If we take to the other side, is going to be subtracted from 63. So we have 3x is equals to 63 minus 3. Sorry, I've written 5 here. It's 3. And we have 3x is equals to 60. Now, in order to completely solve this, we are going to divide 60 with 3, as 3 is multiplying with x here. If we take it to the other side, this is going to divide by the 60. We have x is equals to 60 divided by 3. And the resultant is x is equals to 20. So if x is equals to 20, our first number is 20. And our second number is x plus 1, which is 20 plus 1, 21. And our third number is x plus 2, which is 22. So, and this is equivalent to 63. So the sum of 20 plus 21 plus 22 is 63. So our answer is correct. We have also verified it. Hope you like this video.